Welcome to Ushering. Have you noticed how a single week can completely change the atmosphere of an entire industry in 2026? As the short drama market continued searching for its next phenomenon, who would have imagined that one ranking list could ignite so much excitement among audiences when the latest Hangul hot drama ranking was released? Wasn't it immediately clear that the competition had entered a new and fascinating stage with rising stars and established favorites colliding on the same battlefield? Wasn't the list itself beginning to resemble a thrilling drama of ambition, popularity, and audience devotion among all the contenders? Who could ignore the dazzling success of Time and You Are Both Beautiful, reaching an astonishing popularity score of 99.24 million? Didn't the drama come within touching distance of the coveted 100 million milestone as Guo Yuxin and Chen Tianxiang appeared together on screen? Wasn't there an undeniable spark that seemed to leap beyond the boundaries of fiction? Looking at the promotional posters bathed in soft sunlight and youthful warmth, didn't viewers instantly feel the promise of a story capable of making hearts skip a beat? The tale of Xiao and Lin Jij began with an old childhood engagement, but wasn't it the emotional journey rather than the premise itself that captured people's attention as misunderstandings, gaming adventures, and hidden identities slowly intertwined? Didn't audiences find themselves eagerly waiting for every revelation when Lin Jij eventually discovered that the mysterious gaming partner he admired was actually his fiancée Xiao? Wasn't that moment destined to become one of the sweetest turning points of the season? Perhaps the drama's greatest strength was not simply its romance, but the way it balanced sweetness with emotional growth. Wasn't it? Why else would viewers laugh, cry, and return episode after episode if they did not genuinely care about the characters' happiness? Yet even this remarkable success faced fierce competition, didn't it? Following closely behind was Sister, He Really Is My Brother-in-Law, which accumulated an incredible popularity score of 98.61 million. So wasn't the race for first place breathtakingly close with its provocative title alone? Didn't the series immediately spark curiosity and endless speculation as Han Yutong and Chen Si delivered scene after scene filled with tension and surprises? Wasn't the audience constantly left wondering what unexpected twist would arrive next? The story's bizarre premise, involving a younger brother claiming to have traveled back from 10 years in the future and publicly calling a company executive his brother-in-law, sounded outrageous at first, didn't it? Yet wasn't it precisely this blend of humor, romance, and mystery that transformed the drama into one of the most talked about productions of the week? When a show earns the highest number of likes and collections on the entire chart, doesn't that suggest something deeper than simple popularity? Could it mean that viewers were not merely watching but actively investing themselves in the story's outcome? The third-place drama, I Will Never Fall in Love with You, offered a completely different flavor, didn't it? Featuring Chen Tianxiang and Li Qi. Wasn't the drama built around one of the most beloved romantic formulas of all time? What could be more irresistible than two rivals who lose their memories and accidentally fall in love while believing they are already married? As Nong Qingqing and Lin Chuchen struggled between forgotten emotions and recovered memories, didn't their journey create a powerful emotional conflict even though its popularity score stood below the top two competitors? Wasn't the loyalty of its audience equally impressive? Then came the unexpected challenger, the 1,000-year vase, which proved that innovation still has a place in the industry, didn't it? Is the only AI-produced drama among the top 5. Wasn't its presence a sign of changing times when an ancient family heirloom suddenly develops consciousness and turns everyday life into chaos? Isn't curiosity alone enough to attract countless viewers? Although its engagement numbers were smaller than those of traditional live-action dramas, didn't its ranking reveal a growing interest in experimental storytelling? Finally, Chen Qiao never late secured the 5th position, proving that mature emotional narratives still resonate deeply with audiences. Didn't it? With Guo Yuxin and Wang Daodi portraying the challenges of love, marriage, and personal growth, wasn't the drama offering something more reflective than simple romance as complicated relationships unfolded and difficult choices emerged? Weren't viewers encouraged to examine their own experiences and expectations about love? Looking at the entire ranking, isn't it remarkable how each drama succeeded through a completely different approach? Some relied on heart-fluttering romance, while others embraced comedy, mystery, fantasy, or emotional realism. But weren't they all united by one essential goal? Isn't every successful story ultimately searching for a way to connect with the human heart? Perhaps that is why these dramas captured so much attention during a period when the industry desperately needed new energy. Isn't it? And as millions of viewers continue scrolling through endless content in search of something meaningful, doesn't one question remain among all these stories competing for our attention? Which one will still linger in our memories long after the rankings themselves have been forgotten? Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and see you again.